to The Entertainer Show. My name is Laquandra Seymour. I am your host for today, and we have our special guests, Tony and Filippo. So, tell the world what you guys do.
Well, world, so my name's Tony DeMarco. I'm the founder of Boston Web Group. We help people with their digital strategy. We help them make their website, design it, make it look pretty. We develop it, make it work right. And we do search engine optimization to get it found right. So those three things kind of chime together to help people make more money.
Okay, so when did you build the company?
You never stop building a company, but I started it in December of '08. But I've been doing this kind of work since way back, since '03. Yes.
When did you guys start working together?
Well, I've known Tony for a while now, but I joined Boston Web Group in January, and I am a pro networker, and I also am a restaurant marketing expert.
Okay.
So that's really my specialty in the company.
In fact, Filippo had been working for a client of ours. You know, we made a website for these people, and we used to go and eat there all the time. And so Filippo and I connected a number of times, and I think about maybe a year later, I asked him to drop by the office, and I'm glad he did.
Okay, so you guys already knew each other. Well, you guys met each other a couple times before you guys actually started working together.
Professional affiliation, I suppose you could say.
Okay, so who are some of the clients you guys worked with?
We have a wide array of different types of clients. I mean, from car dealers to landscapers to actors and actresses, all the way through to your restaurants.
Who are your biggest clients, you would say?
I'm not at liberty to really say who my biggest clients are, but I will tell you that one of them is a major restaurant reservation platform. Another is a well-known realty firm. But some of my favorite clients are definitely more in the entertainment side of business. Like, we really like the Wilbur Theater.
Okay. Yeah, I love the Wilbur
they just
Theater
always
too,
have
yes.
cool shows, and we get to see their email blast and do their email blast and help them essentially go from 25,000 hits to over 100,000 hits per month. So, yeah, they're pretty happy with us, and we're pretty happy with them. It's a cool relationship.
Okay, so out of your experiences with, doing the web design and things like that, what opportunities have come from that? Like the most interesting opportunities that have come your way?
Oh man, that's a great question. I'll be honest with you. I have gotten so many opportunities from doing web design. It is uncanny because everybody needs somebody like us, like what we do. And we're just a factory for making people like me that can help you understand, buy, and work your online presence. So I've traded it for $10,000 worth of work on a foreign car. I've traded it for, I've traded my services for accommodations in Miami at like a swank, bachelor pad. Last month I rented a Porsche on trade because of my relationships with the customers. So, but the most interesting one, I have to say, so, websites are interesting because it's like theater of the mind.
Yes.
You can really portray success to a whole new level. I like to tell people, look, if you have a fruit stand at Haymarket, I will make you look like you are a skyscraper online.
Okay.
And that metaphor really resonates with a lot of people. They're like, wow. So, point in case, one of my good friends, well-known local DJ Supreme One, he's worked with Ed O.G. and Busta Rhymes and Master Ace and all the old school hip hop artists that I know and love. And so we made a website for him specifically because we knew there was an opportunity to get him booked at the Playboy Mansion. So we made him a great website, and we put all kinds of ridiculous stuff on there, like, you know, that he did a party with P. Diddy and stuff like that. But for the most part, all the stuff was like his real resume. But the fact is, the website was so overwhelmingly cool that we ended up getting the gig.
So you went to the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah, we went to the Playboy Mansion, and he had to sit there behind the turntables, but I got to go all over the place. They have a zoo and a tennis court, and I didn't get to do Playboy.com yet, but you know, that'll come later down the line. I'm not sure if I really even care to do that necessarily. I kind of try to stick with different types of businesses, but it was quite the experience, and I would have never been able to take advantage of that experience if it weren't for leveraging, you know, my skill sets. So it's pretty cool.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you do as far as partnership with him?
I do a little bit of everything. I really enjoy talking to people, and I speak several languages, so I'm just specialized in communication.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Italian is my first language, English, and Spanish.
But English is, you know,
I try to speak English anyway.
he's doing his best. You know?
And yeah, so I really enjoy just talking to people, and that's really the most important part, I would say, in networking. I mean, if you can enjoy what you do and love your life, I mean, you know, you don't really call it work, I guess. And it all comes together with the Boston Web Group, because websites are everywhere, as we know. You know, and now they're even in your pocket, in your phone. So you don't only just have a website on a computer, but you also have it on a cell phone. Those are two different things. You know, so that's a great way to communicate with people and really get their names out there as well. I would say that you know, social media and websites and the internet in general are definitely the strongest form of promotion right now.
It is.
YouTube and videos are the next Facebook, you know, so that's also very important. Everybody should have a video. Everybody should advertise themselves with images, especially.
Interesting. So what future things do you guys have coming up as far as people that you're working with, or things you're putting together, any projects or anything like that?
The future looks really bright right now. We're in talks with a national sports association. So we're going to be doing all their stuff. And what's interesting is they're in the same building as a certain footwear company that we all probably, you know or have in our closet at home. And so we're looking to get into that. And we also were part of a pitch video just yesterday for a certain payment processor that most of us know. I mean, it's like the payment processor. I almost said it. That we all know. But that, you know, job hasn't really, you know, come to fruition for the for those that are in position to take it. But really, you know, it's more for us right now about focusing on the relationships we have with customers. I'm not sitting there trying to hit a home run or a grand slam every day. I'll take a single. I'll hit a single every day for you, get you on base. The customer that you have a relationship with will be with you forever. So, and the ideals and principles that a founder has or a CEO of a company really permeate throughout the rest of the infrastructure. So, and for me, it's relationships, number one, and help. Those things go hand in hand. So we just want to create better relationships, talk to people, educate our customers so that they know what they're buying. And then that in turn equals out to keeping and procuring a customer in their business long term. And it's a win-win for everybody.
So do you guys have like an internship or people that volunteer for your company that you bring in and kind of maybe show them how to do things and how to operate, what you guys do?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so we do charity work for 501cs, a number of them. I mean, the Bread of Life, you name it. One particular charity, they're called Global Deeds, and we hook them up, all gratis, no money, and then they got a big source of funding that came through. And what they actually do is they help teenagers get on track and understand where they want to go with their career kind of early on. Because the biggest myth is that you have to go to college, and like your job when you get out of college is to pay back your college loan, really. So, but if you started when you were in high school with your career path, you might just be able to like get a job right away and skip that whole college scene for a minute.
That's the way they do it in Europe.
And I think that they should do something like that in America, but this isn't a political show. Long story short is our client has come up with some interns, and we have to try to find space in the office to set up desks for them. Other than that, we kind of just keep it tight. We've got a 5-person crew right now.
We also teach.
We do teach. We have classes that we can kind of teach you online, like from the comfort of your home. You fire up your computer, and then we're in there showing you what's going on. We also do like day trips to your company, and we'll, get in front of your projector and show you what's going on with your website, how to use it, how to run it. Because the thing about websites is it's kind of like, in some ways, selling somebody like a fighter jet. Like, if you bought a fighter jet off me, you'd be like, okay, I have a fighter jet now. It's parked in my driveway, but how do I start it up?
Yeah.
How do I take off? How do I go up and down? How do I fire missiles? You don't know that stuff. We do, and we're extremely talented at just explaining things to people in layman's terms. So that immediately makes people comfortable with us, and it strengthens the relationship.
What other talents do you guys have besides web design? What else do you guys do?
Well, numerous things. Primarily, like I said, networking and websites really do go along with any type of business. So I have also started a local networking business called Local Love, and that pretty much brings everybody in the Boston area together.
Okay.
If you visit this page, you will know exactly what to do, and you are guaranteed to really filter out all of the unnecessary acts that are out there, because I go out there personally and I talk to people face to face, and I become friends with them, and then I promote them. You know what I mean? So everything we do is absolutely organic, and I would definitely talk about the fact that we have.
What about the Italian lessons?
Yeah,
Forget about it.
Yeah, well, those are the De Niro lessons.
He's multi-talented. In fact, he's kind of like a chameleon. He can just kind of like network with anybody and be like, oh yeah, you do that? I know somebody that does that, and connect people together.
Yeah.
And that's an amazing ability to do. So
definitely.
he's been able to connect people and other businesses to the services that we provide, because what we provide is sort of analogous. It's, everybody needs it. It doesn't matter if you have a hair salon or if you run an investment firm. You need a website, and somebody's going to give it to you.
Yeah.
So, but
we've helped a lot of people, become famous and or become more famous. If that
yeah, we help increase your fame, power, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know about power, but definitely, your internet fame. See, but I actually like to do voiceover work. I do Sean Connery. I do Arnold Schwarzenegger, Al Pacino, Frank Sinatra, and I've got just millions of people.
Can you do one now?
Goodness gracious, look at this. Sean Connery's in the building once again. This is amazing. Your entertainment show blows my mind.
I think Arnold's over here too.
No, Arnold, are you here? Get out of here! No, he's not. He's in the bathroom. But I've literally connected with people all over the world doing voiceover work. I did a commercial for somebody, for Hungry Jack's in Australia.
Oh, wow.
Is the Burger King of the world, but they couldn't call it Burger King because some like dude had a hamburger shack that was called Burger King.
Oh.
And so the copyright, so they call it Hungry Jack. They call it Hungry Jack's in Australia. So I did a voiceover for them for Sean Connery. I did a what is it, YKLA, some big radio station in LA. Just, you know, random voicemail messages. I've done 100 wedding send-offs as like either one of those two characters. Your IVR, which is your integrated voice response technology on the phone, like when you call them and it's like, hello, thank you for calling, press 1 for service, that kind of thing. It's just been amazing. It's connected me to so many people that I would never know. I mean, Malaysia, Australia, Canada, Europe, Iceland, it's just
everywhere.
It's
all
pretty
over the
cool.
world.
I really like the entertainment side of things. It probably represents like 10 to 15% fluctuating what I do, like sort of for fun and income. The other cool thing we do, we have a website called BostonBboy.com, and it's about, like, b-boying is a subsector of hip hop culture, which is breakdance.
Yeah.
You know, it's b-girls, b-boys, you know, that sort of overlooked style of this awesome artistic expression of the body. So we have the largest database of underground dancers in the area. So we've done shows with the performance crew for Dell, the Hasbro International Sales and Marketing Meeting. We did a fashion show for Rockaware.
Wow.
Remember when Jay-Z got
Yeah.
Beyonce pregnant? And then Beyonce must have talked him into doing kids' clothes. So Hasbro had Rockaware do a fashion show, and our guys came out last, like pretending like we were models and stuff, and like walking out. And they were like doing all these dance moves, and people just like didn't
So
expect
do you
it.
perform too?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm totally right in there. What I prefer to do is sort of spread the love. So I'll book the 5 guys, you know, let everybody get paid. Everybody gets paid well,
Okay.
you know, so without going into detail. But if somebody decides not to show up, there I am, the stand-in, you know, so, and I have a blast doing it. And we did John Hancock. I hosted that one. We did the Dell show. That was cool. It's just big, huge corporations, because the fact is, we have a great website for it, and it's all over Google. And so a corporation is just like, what are we gonna do for the corporate party this year? I don't know, let's get a freak show. How about breakdances? Yeah, Google it. Da, 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 da. And then the first thing that pops, no matter how you type in breakdancing, the first thing that pops up is our site. And as soon as the corporate guys call me, I'm able to, you know, just show them a site and show them a video and convince them that we're good for the show. And of course we are. And then we get another video and another testimonial.
So you guys have videos on YouTube and things like that?
Yeah, we have a number of really cool performance videos. Some of them we couldn't get video of. There was some proprietary issues of whatever. Some of them
Okay.
we're still waiting for people to send us video, like that's gonna happen one day. Doesn't matter. We had a lot of fun last year around this time. We did the Lowell Folk Festival. There was like 30,000 people there.
Wow.
We had like so many people in our tent. By most accounts, they said it was the most popular event at the or attraction at the event that they'd ever seen historically. So, so those people that did that, the Folk Fest, they have like a national thing. It's called the National Folk Fest or something or other. They actually called me up and they were like, "We love what you did in Lowell. Can we fly you down to Richmond, Virginia? Can you do it down here?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, let me think about, yes, I can actually." So, so we're going down there to create the same sort of flavor that we gave to Lowell, and just have fun.
So how long has the group been together?
Well, if it's kind of a complicated question. I started this BostonBboy.com thing in like '04
Okay.
with these two OG dancers, Megatron and Shallow. And if you're a dancer, you know exactly who they are. I understand you guys have had Voltron on there. What's up,
Yes,
Voltron?
we have Voltron on the show.
Guys that are serious dancers like him know who I'm referencing. In any case, Shallow and Tron, as they're commonly known, started like a dance thing. It was a Saturday thing called Slaughterhouse, and you would come in and you would just go out and battle somebody, and then everybody would critique you, and it was great because it was a positive way for you to express and become better. And the people that have come through there have been, you know, getting, you know, parts on TV. Snap Boogie, you know, he was on So You Think You Can Dance. Lady Beast, I got her a part in the movie called The Way Back with Steve Carell, the pool movie there. And you know, these guys showed up to the Slaughterhouse like brand new and learned. And so we started the website for that. And the OGs weren't really like able to take over the website, so it was clear that I had to carry the torch.
Yeah.
So now I have like a dedicated crew of 5 guys, and they're awesome. And when new jobs come down the pipeline, you know, I kind of keep it with the family. Like whoever's been running with the pack can feast on, you know, whatever's going on. And then if someone can't do it or whatever, then we got like the people that are kind of next in line. But my mentality is if you've been running with the pack and you've been keeping it thorough with us, then you can be involved with the shows that we do. And we just have a ton of fun, man. We have fun the whole way there,
sounds like
the
it.
whole way back. It's just jokes after jokes, and we always get rave reviews. It's just it's a fun job, and it's kind of a proof and concept for what Boston Web Group can do for a company. You know, it doesn't matter what you are, who you are. Make you look good, make it work right, get it found online, go make some money and live your life.
Okay, so how can people contact you guys or find you guys online or anywhere?
Well, yeah, we're easy to find online.
Yeah.
You put in Boston Web Group, bam, we're going to come up. We have some testimonials out there from some pretty famous people. Jesus is one of them. You'll see that too if it comes up because it's so popular that like it's now in Google's search algorithm. So bostonwebgroup.com. All of our social handles are Boston Web Group. I
Okay.
mean, at Boston Web Group, anything. I
So
mean,
you guys are you guys on Twitter and
yeah, we're on every social media platform except Instagram.
Okay.
It's just that it's hard to find interesting things to Instagram about
Yeah, well.
as a web company. Like I could just be like, look at this line of code, and people be like, you know, look at this website. Like I could look at that website without looking at this picture of a website. But we're working on it because we've created this whole new video division, and we've been doing videos now because it turns out video is a great way to get you found on the internet for a number of different, you know, reasons, whatever it may be. So our 2 video guys are really nasty. That's why I know all the lingo, and I can talk shop with you dudes over here in the background. But we really love doing the video stuff, and now that we have like this equipment and these new Macs and stuff like that, I'm thinking maybe we have some Instagram content, but we'll have to wait a little bit. I have to wait until there's something a little more interesting to give the public so that I actually can get some followers on there, you know?
I'll find somebody for that, don't worry.
Yeah, I know you will.
okay. So thank you guys for coming. Hopefully
you.
we have your B-boys on here soon.
That's a great idea, you know? We can just clear
Why
this
not?
out. You know, I'll bring a boombox, and we'll let the whole crew just get busy right here.
Well, actually, I want to see you.
Me?
Kind of
I'm so shy.
show
What
the
about me?
audience what you can.
That's not a problem. You can't even stop me from dancing. I'm truth be told, you know, when it's time to be serious, I'm serious. The rest of the time, I'm ridiculous. So, you know, I'm dancing right down the supermarket aisle.
You're on the internet, right?
What's
Dancing?
the internet?
Are you familiar with the internet, sir?
No. Oh, you mean the interwebs? Yes. Yes. There's a bunch of random clips that have been kind of swiped of me on there dancing, and by no means am I the best dancer or winning all the battles or whatever. Like, I'm happy to get second place, which I did like a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And
where was that at?
oh, we had a great. So one of my clients is the Floor Lords,
Okay.
and they're like one of the premier breakdancing crews in the world. They're one of the oldest ones. 33rd year.
Wow.
We just did their anniversary last weekend, and they had a show at my friend's shop, Cultures down in Cambridge, up in the
Okay.
garage, second floor. Check it out, fresh gear. So of course, the Floor Lords love hosting, battles. They have the B-boy battle, and those kids are vicious. They had the All Styles battle, equally vicious kids, and yeah, we just kind of just push the clothes to the side and just do it right in the retail store, and it's just
wow.
awesome.
That sounds awesome.
I love that place.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have any events coming up that you can talk about?
Well, not locally.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the one in Virginia. It's it's not really relevant to the area. I'd like to keep it local if I were to discuss that. And the fact is, we get all kinds of requests online. People just want to learn.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, we get way more requests for people who want to learn how to dance than people who want to hire dancers.
Okay.
It's probably like twice a week. So we do private classes on a regular basis every week. We charge people $50. They come in, they get an hour and 15 minutes of a workout. They learn all the foundation from us. And they go on and they go to the wedding and they wait until someone plays Love Shack and they get busy and then they get a lot of pats in the back and live their life. So there's that component to the business, and it's just very small right now. But I'm very personally, I'm just very entertainment sort of focused, and my whole family is as well. It's just that you don't really make a lot of money doing entertainment necessarily right off the bat.
Yeah, yeah.
So I chose to just go full on into websites, knowing full well that it's the future, that everybody needs it, and that it's a lucrative business to build.
Well, thank you guys for being here at the Entertainer Show. Everyone, go to their website, find them online, reach out to them. They are great people, great business people. So definitely want to do business with them. You want to do your web design with them. So thank you all for watching the Entertainer Show. I'm your host, LaQuandra Seymour, and have a good night.